I've been contributing to my first home savings account for 2 years now. This month, I was able to max out my contribution at $16,000. In this video, I'll share what I have invested the money in and 2 glaring mistakes that I made that I don't want you to repeat. Let's get started. Let me give you a quick 1-minute intro on what FHSA is. The First Home Savings Account, or FHSA, is a tax-advantaged savings account designed to help Canadians save for their first home. It combines the best features of TFSA and RRSP. After opening your FHSA each year, you can deposit a maximum of $8,000 to this account. You can do this each year until you hit the maximum contribution limit of $40,000. One nice thing is, if your investment grows beyond $40,000, that is completely acceptable. The limit is on the deposit amount and does not look at how much the account grew to. Nice, isn't it? Just like RRSP, contribution made to your FHSA is tax deductible, meaning they lower your taxable income. If you are on a 40% tax bracket and you invest $8,000 this year, you will get a tax return of $3,200. And similar to TFSA, any capital gains you get from your investment, it is all tax-free. For example, if you bought Tesla shares on your FHSA and your investment of $8,000 doubled to $16,000, you get to keep all of the money without paying any capital gain taxes. Told you, FHSA offers the best of both TFSA and RRSP, making it one of the most powerful saving and investment account you can open in Canada. Now wait, before you get all excited and start gathering your savings, we want to first make sure that you are eligible to open the FHSA account in the first place. Not everyone can open this account, and a few folks will have to wait to start investing. Here's a list of things that should help you decide your eligibility. Number 1, your age. If you are 18 years or older and if you are younger than 71 years, you are eligible to apply. If you are any younger than 18, you unfortunately will have to wait. Number 2, your residency situation. If you are a resident of Canada, you are eligible to apply. And contrary to common belief, no, you don't have to be a citizen or even a permanent resident to be considered a resident. You may be considered a resident if you are on a work permit. I am leaving a link to CRA's website down in the description section below. That should help you figure out your residency status. Number 3, as the name of the account states, you should be a first-time home buyer. But wait, there's more I need to tell you here. CRA clearly specifies that you should not have owned a home as your principal place of residence in the last 4 years. So, if you owned a home that you lived in long time back, you might still be eligible to open a FHSA account. Also, it goes without saying, if your spouse has or had a house under their name in the last 4 years, you are not eligible to open a FHSA account. You will find more detailed information on the Canada Revenue Agency website linked below, so be sure to check that out. Now that we have done talking about what FHSA is and how you find out whether you are eligible to open one or not, let's talk about my FHSA journey. In 2023, when FHSA was announced, I was very excited to get started. Since I was with BMO, I went straight to them to inquire about the FHSA account. They told me they offered it and had a host of GIC options to pick from. And because I was so new to investing back then, I took what they had to offer. At the time, BMO was offering 5.7% return on my $8,000 investment. The only clause was I had to lock it in for 18 months and I was fine with that. So far, I have earned $457 from the GIC, turning my $8,000 investment into $8,457. So that was my 2023 investment. I will in a minute say why that was one of the biggest investment mistake I made. Fast forward to this year, I wanted to invest my FHSA money the right way. Instead of going to the bank, I opened my FHSA account in Wealthsimple. And yes, you can open multiple FHSA accounts You just need to make sure that you don't exceed the combined contribution limit between accounts. Earlier last month, I deposited the $8,000 to my FHSA in Wealthsimple. I have invested $3,000 to VFB ETF, which tracks the S&P 500 stock. Similarly, I have purchased $2,400 worth of TD stock. I still have $2,500 uninvested in my Wealthsimple account that I am looking to deploy in a few weeks. Now, I wanted to talk to you about the 2 mistakes that I made. I am sure those who are finance savvy have already noticed it, but for those who are just getting started, here they are. Mistake number 1. I shouldn't have gone with the BMO GIC route in 2023. I made the classic mistake of investing, being fearful to buying stocks when the market was down. In late 2023, when the whole stock market was performing poorly, deep down, I feared that the market would go down lower and I would lose a bunch of money. So I took an ultra-conservative route and bought GICs. If I had bought any ETF that tracks S&P 500, I would have made over $3,000 in tax-free profit. Mistake number 2. I was trying to time the market. In 2024, when my new contribution room opened up, I didn't immediately invest the money. Instead of investing in the market, I was waiting for things to go down. Because I waited too long and the market didn't go down, I had to invest when the stock prices were already high. Lesson I learned here is, it's not about timing the market, but time in the market. That's all I have for today's video. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you have already opened your FHSA account, please let me know what you have invested in. Thank you for watching everyone, and I would really appreciate if you can subscribe to my YouTube channel.